their personalities in front of camera
Yeah.
is not the same as when they're outside. Like this guy, I was just walking in the street with my friends, ran from the home to get me.
Hello everyone, today we are with Marla in the Shiny Souls podcast and she's going to share her story living here in Korea.
Hi, my name is Marla. I'm Latina from Chile. And I've been in Korea almost 2 years. And I'm an artist.
And so, can I ask you, why you first came to Korea?
I first came to Korea, with the working holiday visa. The thing is, I was interested, in the culture, and also, I wanted to explore different countries little by little. Well, my mom, she was born in France, and my dad is from Chile. So, my whole life, I not felt from one place or another. Like, when I went to France to check a little bit, everybody told me that I look too Chilean. And in Chile, they tell me I look European and stuff like that. So, that's basically it. I wanted to explore different countries, and I realized that Korea had a really interesting culture, so different from Latin America, so I wanted to come here.
How was the arrival to Korea and the first moments?
Actually, I do remember my first time, when I arrived to Korea, and I was, on the car going to the place that I rent. I remember that I saw it, and I was like, it looks just like Santiago. It looks a little bit like Santiago. The thing is, for example, the Han River is too big for the Chilean Mapocho. I don't know if you have heard about Mapocho. Mapocho is a little river that is in the middle of the city, like Santiago. But the thing is, it's so small compared to the big Han.
It's really big. For me too. I have seen other rivers in the middle of the cities, but not like this.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. And also it's similar to when I went to France, the Sena. River Sena.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's why I remember my first thought about Korea was wow, it's not so different. I remember that the first week I was super close-minded about the language. I was I forgot everything that I learned.
Did you learn Korean before coming?
Yeah, I tried to learn a little bit, on my own and with some classes and stuff. And the thing is, when I came, the first week, I was silent. My ears were not working with Korean. And then I began to open it little by little during that week. And then after that, I was okay, I can understand a little bit. I'm not so terrible.
I invite you, I should do more, but I'm trying, I'm studying now. And so what are you now doing in Korea?
Right now, I'm with the entertainment visa. So I'm doing modeling, acting and stuff. My most recent one, actually, I wanted to say for the next question.
That's good.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Yeah.
How is being an artist here in Korea, and any cultural difference also you can find while working here?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, in Chile, I was an art director. That was my main thing. I am still an art director, of course. But the thing is there I could work like that. I had more jobs in music videos and TV shows. Actually, recently they wrote me that one of my TV shows that I did, it got for the final for a really big award.
Wow.
So I'm really happy about it.
Wow. I want to see.
And the thing is here in Korea, well, first I came with the working holiday visa. So with that one, I couldn't do art at all because it was mostly about you can only work non-professional jobs. like cafe, like restaurants and stuff like that. So I usually only did like I work in Gyeongbokgung for a moment and stuff like that. But I couldn't do art.
Yeah.
So now that I got the entertainment visa, I began to be in front of the camera instead of back.
Yeah.
So I began to learn how to try to take care of my body. Like
important thing too. Sometimes we forget.
Yeah, things that we forget. Like I became more conscious also like about my skincare because usually like I did like 2 steps of skincare.
Okay.
And now every time that I get a shooting, I have to do like the whole
10,
20, 30
here
steps.
It's really like long skincare routine. So are you doing all?
Yeah, I had to like before the shooting, I began to do all the skincare routine to like have the fairest skin possible. And so like I don't have to do so much makeup in my face, but even for cameras, it's still you have to get a lot of makeup. So yeah, like the biggest difference for me usually is about visa. Because with the visas, you get so limited to what you can work. And also, there's a thing about visas in Korea that for foreigners, like if you want to work in something professional and they want to give you a visa, they have to write why you need that foreigner and not a Korean for that work.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
they have to prove that you are better than the other option, like Korean or so it's kind of difficult sometimes to have one of these jobs here. Like, so what kind of things can you do with the entertainment visa? It's like modeling.
Yeah, the entertainment visa usually is like model, acting. Also, I can try to do art direction and stuff, but it's a little bit tricky because like you have to get more Korean knowledge.
Yeah.
Like you cannot have the basic. So because like on set they speak Korean, and you have to be fast. Yeah. So for me right now, I still sometimes like if they talk to me in Korean, I understand, but sometimes it takes me 2 seconds more than the Korean person to realize what they're saying. Yeah, it's so I look like stupid, like, then I'm like,
So maybe in a show it's kind of strange. Like,
especially like if you're like in the back, sometimes it's like, go fast. You have to go. Go get that. And you're like, huh, what? So it's a little bit complicated for those kind of stuff. You can do that. You can do the other one. There is other entertainment visas also for like professional people, like the sports people and stuff like that. But that's like different, like E6, E61,
there are
E62
different subtypes of visas.
Yeah.
Which was the worst experience here in Korea? Can you say?
My worst experience in Korea, actually, like my worst, I don't like to talk about it, but I can say the second worst. That was like some guy stalking me. Like here in Korea, it's really safe, yes, but there is a problem with guys stalking sometimes. And the thing is, like, this guy, I was just walking in the street with my friends, and then my friends separated because ones, like, they go to, like, the subway stations, other ones go to the homes around and stuff. And then I was alone in the street going to home, and this guy began to, like, walk behind me. And I could hear, like, I remember that I realized that he was walking behind me because like he was walking from like really far away when I was still with my friends. And then I saw him again and I was like, am I crazy or is he walking behind me? And then I began to hear him like murmuring stuff like blah, 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 and I couldn't understand what the hell was he saying. And then like he ran to the other street to like keep watching me from that side, and I was like, what the hell? And I was in a call with my friends, So I said like, yo, I think there's a guy like following me.
Yeah.
And they're like, where are you? So I heard them like run from the home to get me. And suddenly I heard like the guy was like with those like things for like bat kind of stuff that is like the tractile bat. And he was with that like playing with it like like that.
Oh my god.
And I heard that.
So scared. Like,
yeah. I heard that and I began to be like panic mode. Like, what do I do? And I began to look around like, where can I go? Because it was really early in the morning. So everything was closed. And I could see only a 7-Eleven really far.
Convenience store, but
yeah. And I was like, I have to get there as fast as I can, but without him noticing that I'm running away from him.
Yeah.
Because if I run away, maybe he's gonna do something with his bat. I have no idea who this person is.
Yeah.
So I began to walk faster, and the guy was, and suddenly I saw him next to me, and he began to take pictures of me.
What?
Yeah. And I was like, what the hell? What are you doing? Yeah. And I put my hand to try to avoid the look and stuff. And he was like, Satin.
He wanted
like
photos? Oh my god.
And suddenly I finally saw someone coming from the street, and I was like, finally someone. And I told them like, help me, this weird guy. I said that in Korean, of course. This weird guy is following me. And they were like, oh, 이상해. And then like my friend came and stuff, and I saw the guy leaving before my friend came, and while he was leaving like nothing.
Yeah.
So I took a picture from him like from far away, and then we called the police and everything, and we said about the guy, the description. We showed him a photo, and they found him.
Wow, that's what I like from here. I think it's, as there are many cameras, I feel like you can still find someone. In other countries, I feel you cannot find anyone.
Yeah.
Like, you can try, but it's so difficult. Like,
no, they found it really fast, and they like called like right away that they found him. They got him and stuff, and if I could the next day go to the station to make a statement about what happened and stuff. And when I went, they showed me like the CCTVs and like how the guy ran to like get me and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, 미치냐. 미친 사람.
Yeah, it's this kind of things like it must be really scary. Like I'm lucky that never had kind of experience. I guess I hope never, but
I never give it to anybody. So now like because my friends know about the situation, they try not to get me alone really late or really early in the morning.
When there's no much people like outside.
Yeah, they try to like get like, where are you?
yeah, that's good. Yeah. So having it in mind, it's not like it's here, it's safe, but still can sometimes happen something like this.
Yeah, especially if you're pretty.
So pretty people outside the country. And then, now to change a little bit more, like, which one was the best experience here in Korea?
My best experience currently is the one I had a few days ago. I finally got like my first music video as a extra.
Wow.
And it was really nice. I like it because it was fun. Like I could see all how is a music video made, like from Korea.
Yeah.
Because I know how it's made in Chile and stuff because I work there. But here I was like watching like what kind of cameras do they use? What kind of lights do they use? I was all the time looking at them, and also like they choose me to be like with my own scene. So they told me like, okay, stay longer because I want you to express yourself. And I'm like, okay.
Nice.
So I had to do like faces and
When
stuff.
can we see it?
I have no idea. I cannot even say like, who is the K-pop
I was
idol?
thinking like, can't she say anything? Maybe like, well, later we'll show it.
when I got it, I'm gonna send it to you.
Perfect. I wanna know. I will show.
I'm gonna be the ridiculous one making faces.
I want to see.
So that was like my nicest experience right now. Yeah, I like it a lot because of those kind of stuff, because I could experience from the in front of the camera. So it was interesting for me to be in front of the camera and not being stressed about the model is not moving or like the hair doesn't look well.
Wow, I have only been sometimes in a shooting for like some products where I was working in Spain, but yeah, I was like in the back of the cameras, and yeah, that kind of this hair, it's not in the place. Like no, better to just be in the other side.
No, it's funny.
Yeah. So also like living here in Korea, about more like daily life or these kind of things, will be the best part and the worst part?
In living in Korea, well, like the obvious thing will be that is I feel more safe here. The first time that I realized about that was when I went to Europe, like outside of Korea, for the first time in 1 year. And I began to be hyper aware of like people looking at me, like if I look like a tourist, for them to steal. And I was like, in Korea I don't have to stress about this kind of stuff. Like I can leave my phone in the cafe and then go to the toilet and come back and the phone is still there. Or sometimes they tell you like, just when you go to a cafe, they tell you keep the table first. Like take a table and put your phone there and then come to get the coffee and stuff. So for my country, I couldn't do this kind of stuff. Me neither, I think. Why would I leave my phone? I would leave just like my jacket maximum. And that's it. Only my jacket. Still they could steal my jacket. But here, those kind of stuff, no, like nothing happens. So in my daily life, I enjoy also like the thing about meeting the new people and stuff, because I'm an extroverted. So I like to talk to new people also. So that's why I also like to be outside of my comfort zone. Like, so in my daily life, I do those kind of stuff. I meet new people. I talk to new people and stuff. And when I was in the working holiday, I also work in a club. So when I was working in the club, I had to talk to new people, even if I didn't want to.
Wow. It was work.
Yeah.
So you have to.
So I had to like talk to so many drunk people too.
How was it like?
Sometimes stressing. So stressing.
Sometimes I thought about it, like people that it's just working here, it's not like having fun like the others.
Yeah.
It must be hard and difficult sometimes.
Yeah, like I heard so many times, like when I was working there, that some guys came to work thinking that it would be fun, and then they realized it's so stressing. And I was like, yeah, you thought that we were just partying the whole night? Of course, we have to be hype and happy to bring people inside. And inside, we have to like enjoy with the people, but we still are working. And we still like, the people is like looking at you saying like, yo, you have to clean that table. Okay, let's go to clean that table. And there's totally like people like in that club that you cannot smoke. So you have to check the people that begin to smoke out of nowhere. Especially when they're drunk, like they begin to do whatever they want. Or people who goes up to the chairs and stuff and begin to dance.
Must be hard sometimes to tell someone who's drunk, no, like stop doing this, keep calm.
Or there's like really rated R kind of stuff that happens sometimes. Like, for example, I don't know, like you have to go to the toilet and suddenly there is someone using the toilet for something else.
But it's not,
Yeah, and you have to call the guard, like, hey, guard, toilet. They're like, okay, again, we have to take the people from the toilet. Or, I don't know, a lot of guys who try to touch a little bit more to even the staff sometimes. Especially to the staff because they're there and they have to be nice. So it's a little bit sometimes
difficult times.
Yeah. I heard so many times like you have to be so tough to work in those kind of stuff.
Wow.
Because you have to have a really strong mind.
Yeah, maybe. Like I have not tried, but yeah, I can feel it. Like because like when I went sometimes and I see the people working there, it's like wow.
Yeah. No, and if you think about it, like for example, when we go to clubs, of course, like if we're tired, we just leave. But they have to keep being there if they're tired.
Until late night.
Yeah, and hear the whole same songs every day.
Again and again. Oh my god! Because it usually are like the same. Like,
every club in Korea they play the same songs.
Oh my god! No, I could, but can be hard to listen to songs. Like you like them. But at the end, you hate them.
Yeah.
Never listen to music the same. No. And any advice for women living here in Korea or that are thinking about coming here? Like, that you would like to know before?
I have so many advices from different areas. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, for example, in dating area, I could say, like, don't go for Tinder or stuff like that. Because also most of the guys who go to Tinder, they're like the opposite of Koreaboo, like Foreign-boo.
Okay, yeah.
They just want a foreign for the night and that's it. And mostly, like 90% of them are like that. Yeah. I've heard like from so many friends those kind of situations and it's horrible. And like same kind of situations like dating, for example, that don't think that all Korean men are from like K-dramas.
Yeah, no, that's not.
And also, like, because I know celebrities already, not every celebrity is how they look in their videos.
Yeah. Videos, the dramas, movies, like...
Yeah,
their
personalities in front of camera is not the same as when they're outside sometimes. In clubs, usually you won't find your ideal partner because they, like, some of them are only for one night and some of them just go for friends, to have friends. Yeah. So you can have friends from clubs. I have many friends who I met in clubs, partying and stuff. And
are they Korean or foreigners mostly?
Korean.
Okay.
No, I met Korean people. But also, like, of course, because you speak, like, their language, it's easier to get foreigners. But sometimes there's some foreigner people who also don't like to talk to foreigners.
Yeah.
So
that's true. They are looking for Korean friends.
Yeah. But it's like, you can have everything. Doesn't matter. What else I was gonna say? For example, for also like meeting people and dating and stuff like that, I heard so many of my friends met their partner from cafe.
Cafe, wow.
Just studying.
Oh, like just being there, like people goes and talks to them.
Yeah, because they like, sometimes the typical that I've seen from my friends is like a guy suddenly gives them a post-it and the post-it says like, hey, you are my style. If you wanna meet me, add me on my Kakao.
Wow.
That's it.
Interesting.
Oh, especially like around the university areas. You can get a lot of that kind of dating style. Or meet a friend, Korean friend, and they make you couple.
Sogeting.
Yeah, sogeting kind of style. Those kind of stuff. It's really fun. just have fun.
Yeah, I don't know if you never needed to go to the doctor or like skincare treatments, these kind of things.
Yeah, I had to go to the doctor a few times, and when you are with a longer visa, after 6 months they begin to give you a health insurance. Yes or yes, you have to begin to pay it anyways. Like, and it depends on like what are you doing, like what you kind of visa and your age. So if you're older, they begin to make you pay more.
Yeah. It's sad, but yes.
So I went to the doctor, and some of the stuff are super cheap, and I understood why. In some dramas, I saw like one girl suddenly like bop her feet, and she's like, "Oh, my feet," and they're like, "Oh, let's go to the doctor.
Yeah,
let's go. And I was like, "Why? You can just
stay.
That's it. Like put something in her feet, go."
Yeah.
No, they go to the doctor because it's so cheap sometimes. But for some stuff, it's so cheap. Some stuff even are free, and it depends. Like in Chile, for me, it depends on your like health insurance. Kind of health insurance is where you go, because like some of the hospitals are really expensive. So even if you go to like the same stuff in the different places, it's gonna be
change.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But in the beginning, I was with the traveling
insurance.
Yeah, insurance, and that traveling insurance, it covered a lot. So, for example, I had like problems with the food in one moment, because like when I first came, like the spicy was way more than what I could handle maybe. So I have really bad stomachache sometimes, and I had to run to the hospital. And that insurance, it was good cover, but it was so slow.
So you had some problems with the food, like, do you like Korean food or?
Yeah, I love Korean food, but the thing is, well, before I came to Korea, I had really big pain in my stomach, and they discovered that it was something in the gallbladder, that I had a little thing that was like, if I keep eating spicy, it was gonna be bigger, and if it becomes bigger, they have to take out my gallbladder. So the doctor just advised me, try to not eat so much spicy. So I was like, but I'm going to Korea. What can I do about it?
To find something not spicy.
Yeah. No, but actually, it's not so hard as I thought. I thought it was gonna be harder, but it's not so hard. Like, for example, mulnaengmyeon. Mulnaengmyeon doesn't have the spicy. And there are some places, like, you can ask them to don't put the spicy. But it depends on the food, because there are some foods that yes or yes is about the spicy. Like, for example, kimchi jjigae. You cannot take out the spicy. Yeah.
So which one is your favorite non-spicy food?
Mulnaengmyeon.
I like mulnaengmyeon too.
Mulnaengmyeon is my favorite. I even can eat it in every part of the year. If it's too hot and if it's too cold, I can eat it. I think it's because like I'm a Latina. I like lemon a lot.
I mean, I think I also have this kind of taste. Also, I don't know if it has like vinegar. Like,
they have vinegar.
I miss it because there in Spain I eat a lot. I mean, like salad and vinegar.
Yeah,
and
that's the thing.
And here there's not. So when I eat this kind of like sauce that has this taste, it's like, I can eat a lot.
Yeah, always all the Koreans look at me because when I get the mulnaengmyeon, I take the vinegar and I'm like, vinegar.
They don't really like vinegar a lot, so I'm like, I like it more.
And they look at me like, how can you eat that? I'm like, this is perfect for me. It tastes just like salad.
Yeah. Also, like, if you had any other kind of recommendation, for example, for K-drama or music or like something about culture too, like
music. But I usually did music videos. For me, my favorite artist that why I came to Korea too is DPR.
Okay.
and Stray Kids.
Uh,
Actually, right now, I want to try to go to the fan meeting of
Okay.
Stray Kids.
oh.
And a few days ago, I went to see DPR.
Oh, that's good.
And the great thing about here is that you can also see them like in bars and stuff. So I went to a club.
I have never find anyone.
No, here I went to a club in Apgujeong,
Yeah.
and the entrance fee was 20,000 won. And so you can go inside just by that and with a free drink.
Okay.
And there was DPR
Wow.
there. And they sing like right on top of me there.
Wow, that's wow.
So I have a few videos about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit them to share them.
I'll
online.
wait to see them.
K-dramas usually like, well, I usually enjoy to watch
Which one?
crime scenes documentaries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if not, it's just romantic comedies. So I'm like here or there.
Yeah. Well.
So I watch like stuff like really thriller kind of dramas. Like for example, Mouse. I don't know if you saw that one. Mouse is from a serial killer. And I forgot the other one. But that's the last one I remember about serial killer that I saw. And now I'm currently watching Marry My Husband. Marry My Husband is a romantic comedy. And the beginning, literally in the first chapter, is about the future of the wife that she gets killed by the husband.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, she gets killed by the husband, and she's, for a magical reason, she comes back in time to like, I don't remember how many years, like maybe 5 years before the accident, and she begins to try to change everything for her not to get killed by the husband.
Interesting. Really interesting. That's a little bit mixed, also like killing and like romantic drama.
That's supposed to be a romantic,
but
it's with a little bit of thriller.
I don't know.
Sometimes I used to watch like serial killer documentaries and I fall asleep.
Oh my god!
Like
how
that.
you can do it?
I don't know.
Maybe I should try because sometimes I cannot sleep. Maybe I sleep better and I didn't know. Like, maybe I have to go more far, like just get sleep for that. And also I wanted to ask, like, could you find any restaurant with like food from Chile that you can recommend here, or no anything?
Wow. No, actually no. There is no restaurant from Chile here.
Wow.
Usually the Latin American restaurants are more Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican.
Mexican everywhere.
Spicy. And
they love tacos everywhere. Burritos and birria and stuff like that.
All this kind of thing.
So like I cannot find anything. And Peruvian. I have seen in between Peruvian. There is even some Mexican ones that are run by Peruvian people. I don't know why. But Chilean food, like I've seen it only sometimes in those Latin American restaurants in the September. Because September is the month of Chile, like the Independence Day of Chile. So sometimes like some Chilean people, the little Chilean community,
they gather together.
Yeah, they gather together and they talk to like one restaurant and stuff, say like, hey, can we do a Chilean day? And sometimes they do like a whole thing. Or sometimes they just like try to meet in one home. Because some restaurants are like, no,
I wanted to try. Because I have never tried, so yeah, I'm curious. All the food from other countries is kind of expensive. When I try to find Spanish one, like, I mean, I found some that are good, like not the same, but it's good. But yeah, it's expensive. What's something that you miss from your country?
My family, my friends, and the south of Chile. I love the woods. I used to joke that I'm more like a fairy kind of person
Okay.
because I love the woods. Like, I have my tattoos and stuff are more about like
like
flower
like
theme.
nature.
Yeah, I love nature.
What do you do here? Like, do you have any like favorite spot?
Here,
nature?
actually, that's why I say like I miss those kind of stuff because here in Korea, especially in Seoul, there's no many green areas. That's what shocked me the most when I was here, like the first month. Usually in Chile, what I did, like when I went out with my friends, we like, I don't know, we take a coffee or something and we went to the park to just drink and talk and laugh and everything. Or we take things from home and we did a picnic. But here you cannot do that. It's really hard. I mean, you have the hanggang, but the thing is, like, I live in Itaewon, so it's a little bit far to go from Itaewon to there.
And it's like here is so big, so everything is a little bit far.
Yeah.
No. Some other like cultural differences on something that you feel like really different that you.
Well, they are more close about who is their actual friend.
Okay.
So sometimes for foreigner people, it's a little bit harder to be friends, really friends with Korean people, because they think to foreigners as stationary friends. Like they think you're gonna be here only for a little time and then you're gonna leave anyways. So nice to meet you. But bye.
Have fun sometime, but that's it.
And like there are some that are just like club friends and that's it. So if you tell them like, oh, I saw a restaurant, do you want to go and check it out? They're gonna be like, no, don't worry. Like let's see each other another day. Like that.
I feel like difference for me. I just meet someone and I feel like there's good connection or something. It's friend. For me that's friend.
For me.
But I think it's more like they need a lot of time. Like see that you are still here. And maybe they think about it.
That's the thing. Like they begin to see you as friend when you hang out with them so much and they see that you are staying in Korea. If you're staying in Korea, they begin to see you as friend. Or it's easier also for Koreans who have been abroad.
I think they
are more open-minded about those kind of situations. I feel that's the most like shocking in between like the things that I have experienced in Korea. And actually for me also personally has been like the most difficult because how can I know who is really your my friend?
I think that sometimes that's the hard part. Or you think someone was your friend and suddenly they don't say anything else. Like disappear.
Or like they also sometimes like they're even if they're saying they open mind about the situation, they're super close about the age. So if they see you as younger than them, they're gonna treat you as baby or they're gonna treat you as you're not my friend because you're not my same age. I've seen some people that I thought that were my friends and suddenly I saw them that they began to just see the people that were around their age and they never talked to me about hanging out. And I was like, okay, then they don't think of me as my friend.
It's just So I don't know if you have something else that you have in mind that you want to share or
follow me.
We are going to put it there in any place. I don't know where.
Follow me.
Please.
Here.
And she has to share the music video when it goes out.
Also,
I'll be waiting for it.
I'm gonna be so ashamed. This year it was the first time that I went to the Fashion Week. Because I applied on the Fashion Week thing. Like if I could.
So you have to apply to go, or how it works?
If you're not a model or anything. There is one moment at the Fashion Week that they open for normal people to apply to go wherever they want, and you can just like choose whoever you wanna see, and you enter to a
full lottery thing. Oh, and why not? I
wanna try to apply for future Fashion Week.
I have never I should like go and watch it because I never seen anything about it.
Really?
Like I found it, oh, it's interesting, but then suddenly it happened and I didn't know.
And it's like, my bad.
Yeah, I was like, where was it? What happened? Like I don't know.
Or
So
every
should
season
check.
they make another one, so it's gonna be the next one.
Because I really like also like design, fashion. I did some like 1.5 years of design like in the university. So I like these kind of things, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just that I'm not into it. Like I don't know when the things happens. I'm so bad at finding events and this kind of thing. Like also K-pop. Like I don't like many groups. I like one or two, but I'm always missing all the things.
Yeah.
I'm here and I'm missing it. Like I have never seen anyone. I have what I'm doing.
and now I'm gonna try to do the Stray Kids fan meeting, and I know it's gonna be horrible too.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try from 2 iPads and 2 computers at the same time.
You can do it. You can do it. You are prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For everything.
Different, like maybe it's better sometimes to ask for help, like different Wi-Fi's.
Yeah.
Internet.
I've thought about that.
Connected there with a cable or something.
It's so horrible.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for inviting me.
We had a lot of good information. You are doing so many interesting things. We will share it too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna share also on my social media, those kind of stuff.
So remember to like the video, like podcast, and follow us to see more podcasts coming.